Were your county fairs started by a founding father? Probably not. All right, guys, doing something a little different. Super fun today. Welcome to the oldest county fair in all of America. We are in beautiful Topsfield, Massachusetts at the Topsfield Fair. The oldest county fair in America started by an actual founding father and Rev War veteran. And right off the bat, I see something amazing up ahead here. This fair has Jewish food. Amazing. B'nai B'rith. That actually means children of the covenant, as in Hebrews, as in peeps. And they have matzo ball soup, hot dogs, pastrami, knishes, bagels, Jewish comfort food. Not something that you see at every fair, to be sure. And that is the thing. This fair is known to have kind of elevated fair food. Okay, got the pastrami. Oh my gosh, look at that. Not something you see every day. And they have been doing this for 50 years. They are a permanent fixture here at the Topsfield Fair. I'm gonna get into the history in just a minute, but look at this. Building number 3, Sportsman Show, and I love the art here. It looks like, inspired by Daniel Boone or Davy Crockett. Good, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think? You don't always get pastrami at a fair. I mean, I approve of this message. Saying this is like recruitment for if you want to join the sheriffs or Fish and Wildlife. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. And that's the thing. I mean, every county fair, kind of like how I like going to state houses, every fair has their own flavor based upon, the region. And this already feeling very much New England centric. What better place than the Education Center to educate you guys? So, Timothy Pickering, he had his own militia, the Essex County Militia. That is the county we are in right now. And he was at Lexington and Concord. He would go on to be an active participant in the Siege of Boston, which, again, following the timeline, that's the time we are in right now. Timothy Pickering was born in nearby Salem, Massachusetts. He would become Quartermaster General, Postmaster General, and Adjutant General. Adjutant General means basically like a war chief, if we're talking in Scottish terms. He was an advisor, a wartime advisor to General George Washington, and General Washington really, really appreciated Timothy Pickering, saw his talent, and kept bringing him up a notch career-wise. Perhaps most noteworthy and kind of amazing, definitely dealing with the area, is that Timothy Pickering, with his Essex militia, fought like heck in Leslie's Retreat. Leslie's Retreat was an incident in February of 1775, so it just celebrated its 250th anniversary. The reason I didn't film that, because they did have a reenactment in Salem with that, is because I was somewhere. I can't remember where, but we were somewhere filming, doing something during that time. But in a nutshell, Thomas Gage sent Colonel Leslie, British Army, to Salem to secure the gunpowder, ammunition, and supplies. And Timothy Pickering and his Essex militia, along with Reverend Barnard of the North Church Salem, kept the British out. Reverend Barnard was a hero that day. He went to them and preached peace and said also, stop, stay out of my town, get the heck out. And Timothy Pickering was on the standby, got them the heck out of there, so they did not, in fact, get our supplies. We won that little skirmish. So remember, we had the powder alarm at William and Mary in December in Portsmouth. February, we had Leslie's Retreat, or the Alarm in Salem, as it's known. And then in April of 1775, Timothy Pickering, again with his Essex militia, would intend to take part in the battles of Lexington and Concord. He ended up showing up a little bit late and wasn't used to his full extent, but they did drill and participate in some of the kind of later retreats of the day in dealing with that part of the story. Now, he would go on to serve in pretty much every capacity that you can imagine. The big one is he became Secretary of State for both Presidents Washington and Adams, which is pretty epic. Even more amazing, he oversaw the making of the Great Chain. Remember we talked about the Great Chain that was up in West Point in New York on the Hudson River to keep the British ships out of the Hudson? That was Timothy Pickering, the same man who founded this fair in 1818 because he was head of the Essex Agricultural Commission and said, we should have a cattle show. So all of that is due to him, a founding father, Revolutionary War soldier of amazing importance to our General Washington. Pretty cool, right? I apologize if this information was disjointed. It is very distracting. There's like multiple musicians around and tons of people and just a lot going on. But I hope that the backstory of the founder of this fair, our wonderful Timothy Pickering, makes sense. If you guys have any questions, again, as always, drop those in the comment section. They grow so fast. It was $15 to park and $20 a person to get in today, and that doesn't include the rides or anything. That's a whole different thing, but that's just to come in and enjoy the fair. This fair did start in 1818 as a one-day cattle show, and it expanded from there into multi-day cattle shows, and then eventually highlighting agriculture and things like this. We are in the flower room. Pretty cool. It is very, very busy here right now. Very busy. The weather's nice, and this goes until Monday, but tomorrow, Monday, it's supposed to rain, so I imagine everybody had the same idea we did and is coming to enjoy the Topsfield Fair in more mild weather. But here are some crazy looking birds. What the heck are those? Pheasants, but when you go to the UK, they definitely aren't that bright. I mean, we see a lot of them in Scotland, but not that brightly covered. Wow. Really beautiful. Almost makes me feel bad because I eat turkey sandwiches almost every day for lunch. But I don't eat that turkey. That turkey is safe and sound in this cage here at the Topsfield Fair. Have some guinea hens. Ginormous rooster. That thing's probably loud when it does its...
It's not a rooster, it's a chicken.
It's a chicken? What does it say? First place. I don't know the difference. How do you tell a rooster from a chicken?
They have the gobble.
Oh! I didn't... Really? Clearly not a chicken expert. Like a ton of chickens in here. This is so weird. Oh, there we go. Gosh, I love these ones. They have like rock and roll hair. Look at this one. Yes, that's what they look like, Muppets.
It's Ed Sheeran.
For some reason, there's a picture of Ed Sheeran
Holding the chicken.
Oh my god.
Ed Sheeran.
Oh my gosh. You guys. I'm dying.
He held it.
They named it Egg Sheeran. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. I love that. I'm not like a big Ed Sheeran fan or anything, but I love that. To me, this is like a pretty classic chicken. That's like a very pretty, dappley colored with the red and the black and white. Cute, but also I feel like he would attack me. I'm a little scared to be this close. What the heck, bro?
See how he has feathers over his feet?
I literally jumped.
You can't see his claws.
Oh my gosh. Are these the ones they call silkies? Like, it's like my dog Culper when he's not properly groomed, like right now, because I need to do his hair and he's not into it. Oh my gosh.
There is a cocoa.
I cannot wait to see the sheep and piggies and horses and all the cute animals. They're going to be having a lumberjack competition or show. That's pretty cool. Also for the giant pumpkins. Oh, I think I see it. It's something really beautiful about all of this. Look at all of this bounty. Beautiful. Like that looks fake. 25 100 pounds of white pumpkin. Wow. It is so busy, you guys. So busy. They're having a pole climbing competition here. What the heck? That's hilarious. See, it's really hard to film. Like, they oversold tickets. Should have cut them off. I mean, it is wall to wall. This is kind of bonkers. All right, stepped inside to this building here where they have an art competition going on. Okay, so also the quilts, textiles, art, all kinds of stuff in here. Pretty neat. Noah, there's your quilt. God said to Noah, go build an arky, arky. Surprised the kid was not that amused with my song. Okay, some textiles on display here. Guys, like every good fair, they've got hot tub sales. Let's check it out. Wow. Ooh, ah, ooh. Fancy one. Dang. That's like the mother tub right there. I have to admit, it's an appealing idea. These are so expensive. This thing's $13,000. Like, what? It's an appealing idea, but maybe not that appealing. Other problem is New England energy prices. It would take a lot to fire these things up. And we have a well, so that would use a lot of water. Still, there's a part of me that thinks it would be nice, but not for that price. Lesson for today with a Finnish girl. It is pronounced sauna, not sauna. Guys, great news. You can adopt a ball python, an albino ball python, right here. Oh my God.
They're very nice.
Caleb.
They're great pets.
His dream is to have one. Guys, this is pretty fairish. For me, this is like a once in a while thing. You know who loved fairs? Actually, my father. So this one's for you, Dad. My dad is in heaven, but yeah, he and I used to go to fairs and carnivals. We used to go to the LA County Fair, which was pretty epic. That fair lasts like 3 weeks. Of course, there's people selling cleaner and all kinds of junk. It's a fair. Here we go, the pig barn. Do you love the piggies? It's so busy in there, it's like really hard to see. But can you guys see them through there?
It's Babe.
He came out to see me. Pigs are very smart. I think they're so cute. It's trying to dig out. Sorry, buddy. I hope no one eats you. Thing that started it all, the cattle.
All of a sudden, it like kicks me down.
There's some cow butts. Some cow facts. A cow can produce 46,000 glasses. The average cow produces 70 pounds of milk. That's 8 gallons per day. Cows can smell odors up to 5 miles away. Whoa. I don't know if that's a gift I'd want. Average cow weighs about 1,200 pounds. Average cow chews at least 50 times per minute. Oh, that's a bit of cuteness. Wait, is that a belted Galloway?
Yes, they are. There's a whole bunch of them.
Is it really?
Yeah. You know, who makes the best burger? That's kind of mean.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. They have a sign right above the cows that says, "Who makes the best burger?" I am so sorry, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm not gonna say it in front of this guy who's looking right at me. And I also hate to say it, but I do love a good burger. Keeping my voice down so homeboy doesn't hear me. Goats on parade. Goats on parade.
Let's go talk to the show dog.
There's all these animals and no one wants to see the dog. Face it, dogs are the goat.
No, it's a service.
Doggy was learning to be a service doggy, so we didn't want to bug it, but definitely had to take a look. Now we're in the goat pen. They're so little. That is a large horse. A very large horse. This is the entrance to the Midway. This is classically fair, to be sure. You see a little bit of everything at these kinds of things. Lots of families out enjoying a fun time. The weather is gorgeous. Look at what they have to offer as far as vomitrons go. Vomitrons and Barfmobiles. Pickering would have been able to even imagine that his lovely little Topsfield agricultural fair would turn into all of this. I wonder what he'd think. I really can't believe people go on things like that. We just saw a kid in gastrointestinal distress. I mean, the bad combo too is you come here and you eat junk food and then you go on these things. You've been on these?
Yeah.
How can you do it?
Easy.
What the heck? I would be so sick. I get sick just looking at it. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, heck no. Oh my gosh, I would die. No, no, no. No way. Oh my gosh. That's horrifying. How can those people do that? Would you guys do this? Things you will never catch me doing. Oh, no way.
Gaining speed.
And out comes the barf. All of the worst, the zipper has got to be top. I don't know how all these people can do these rides. I just don't. There's no way. This is honestly bringing back so many childhood memories though. Okay, let's see, like bumper cars, that I would do. Tilt-a-whirl, that I would do. A Ferris wheel, if it wasn't super scary. The little roller coasters I would do, the haunted houses, the mazes. These barf rides, no way. Not even when I was young.
Spread out everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of rides and a lot of games. This is big, bigger than I thought when we first came into the front gates. This is like swap meet stuff. Super chaotic though. I mean, I don't think I've ever been to a fair that's this busy, honestly. This is next level busy. Very crowded. It is like Little Sebastian. Bye bye, Little Sebastian. If you guys don't watch Park and Rec, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. Donkey. Or giant pumpkins. Some more goats. According to this, they were voted best fair food here at the Whoopie Wagon. Whoopie Wagon, Massachusetts. Definitely say that towards the front entrance here, with like the permanent buildings and stuff, is what I would call the nicer exhibits and food stands and things like that. Again, these are like the permanent buildings and not put on by the people who do the rides. This is like actual official Topsfield Fair stuff. I have to come over and look at this second place prize winning Douglas fir, or as us cool kids who have lived in the Pacific Northwest call it for short, because we're on a name basis. It's the Doug fir, something you don't typically see around New England, but you definitely see in Oregon. Famous for their Douglas firs. I took a break, had something to drink, shared some chicken strips, saw some more things that we haven't seen yet in buildings we haven't been in, so we're gonna check it out. Okay, this is what they consider the museum. Got different pieces of agricultural equipment. Here's a bucket milking machine. Noah found a vintage workwear jacket that's quite old, so that piqued his attention. how like hokey and old school this is. This is great. A $15 iced vanilla latte. He took a sip and he said, not worth 15. This is the Education Center. This is for little kids. Germ Fest, Germ Fest. Evacuate. I bet most state fairs do not have award-winning lobster shacks. This band is covering the Stray Cats. That's serious to me. If you're gonna cover the Cats, man, it better be good. I am like the #1 Stray Cats fan. Love them, love Brian Setzer. Love the Brian Setzer Orchestra, love the whole band. Been a fan for a long time. Stray Cats, they are not, but hey, you know what? Props for trying, and they are hard to cover. Not bad though. Listen, that's not easy to do, so good for them. Nobody does it like Brian Setzer, though. I was saying it's better than the ukulele concert that we got in Cape Cod. You guys remember that? That was a doozy.
Look at me once, look at me twice, look at me again, it's gonna be back.
Well, that certainly was something. All right, guys, I'm that history chick, and like Patrick Henry, I know no way of judging the future, but by the past. The past tells us the Topsfield Fair, oldest fair in all of America. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit different. You just never know what's gonna happen on this channel. Hey, remember, I'm also on Instagram at _historychick, on Facebook at thathistorychick, and right here on YouTube at thathistorychick with more content. You never know where we're gonna go. If there's history, I'm there and I love it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. So fun hanging out with you guys as always. Drop those comments, keep them coming. I really appreciate it. Love checking in with you guys and all the communication. And thank you guys for all the encouragement this last year and a half that we've been doing this crazy experiment called That History Chick. I really appreciate you. Take care, and we will see you again very soon. Fairs. Some parting words of wisdom.
All fairs are the same.
All day he's been saying this. I think it's so funny. Is that your theory?
Yeah, they have the lemonade, fried dough, hot dog.
No matter what
turkey,
fair in America?
all the same.
You know what? I think you're right. Even if it's the oldest fair in all of America, it's all the same. Except the Big E. There is a fair called the Big E. That's over, is that Springfield or is it technically Holyoke, Massachusetts? I think it's Holyoke. It's kind of cool. I mean, yes, it's still a fair and it has all this, but they have replicas of each of New England's state houses built permanently. And you can go in and they have like representatives from each New England state with information and kind of like little museums within them. And there is an 18th century like homestead in there that you can tour, like an actual historic site. On the fairgrounds, it's always there that they brought, and it's just like touring any of the cool old houses that we go to on a regular basis. So that makes it kind of different. Also, they do a parade through the fair, which is a little different. Not every fair has that, but I think that Kay is right. At the end of the day, they're all kind of the same. If fairs are your thing, the Topsfield Fair might be something that you want to check out. You know, America's oldest fair. There's some value in that. It's kind of cool. I'm sure that Timothy Pickering will get another more fair vlog at some point. He will come up from time to time. He's a biggie, very important. And when we finally get over to West Point, We'll talk about it more too. I mean, overseeing the creation of the Great Chain, that's a big deal. Probably I'm thinking a bigger deal than creating this fair. Just saying. It did keep the British out of the Hudson. And that is the same place that dirty Benedict Arnold was going to turn over. Remember, John Andre had the plans on his boot?